So, hello everyone, welcome to my channel Legal Samadhan. Today we have Akshad from
Namaste.
Maharashtra. He is a history graduate from Ajim
Ajim Premji
Premji
University.
University, and he has very interesting, stories to share about, facts to share about history. So today he will be sharing some his views on some historical topics. So please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for having me on your channel.
Yeah.
As you said, I am history graduate. I come from Maharashtra. Um, yeah, that's it. Nothing much I have in my CV to say,
Yeah.
but
So yeah, for the viewers, we have a question. So
Yes.
nowadays we listen this thing a lot from many political people and intellectuals, that there are many people who are not historian by profession or by academics, but they write books on historical topics like partition, post-colonial India, like Advocate J. Sai Deepak and Dr. Ranganathan, who are very popular these days on media for their articulation and vibrant speeches on the news channel. So some historians think that the public should not believe in whatever they are saying because they are not historians and they don't know how history works and how history is to be interpreted. So there are many people who are influenced by these non-historians for their straightforward narration of the historical events, and they also quote sometimes books and pages also to prove their point and to give a reference to the public. So as a history student and a history buff, I would say, what is the difference when a person who is not a historian but intellectual or academician like J. Sai Deepak and Dr. Ranganathan, when they interpret history and write books, and when a historian, like prominent historian, famous historians who are renowned and masters in their field, how they interpret history, what is the difference? Please explain to the viewers.
First of all, I'm very glad that you asked this question.
Yeah.
Because history in India has always been contested subject, not only today but since British time. Because India is not just a boiling pot of religion and different identities, but these identities are also forming social movements, right?
Yeah.
So all the ideological movements, history become the playground, or I will say foundation, on which they build their movement.
Okay.
So I will first I will explain what is the difference between a historian and someone who is not
Academician like J. Sai Deepak and Dr. Ranganathan. They are also
So I think,
intellectuals, educated, and
So
they
I think
put facts. Okay.
J. Sai Deepak,
Yeah.
for example, has never claimed that he is a historian.
But they're writing books on historical events. And,
So basically, in order to make sense with today's world in his own interpretation, he is looking back in history. So he is using multiple disciplines, political science, sociology, whatnot, and then that is some kind of interdisciplinary exchange.
Okay.
Like most probable name who claim himself to be historian can be Vikram Sampath.
Okay.
Okay, so let's first understand who is historian and who is not. So for example, a historian is basically someone who looks, interprets, comments on the primary sources.
Okay.
So for example, I am reading a book,
Okay.
NCRT book or any other book on some X figure in the history. It can be Subhash Chandra Bose or Mahatma Gandhi, or in older age it can be Buddha or anyone. Now, there will be some factual details, some interpretation, some comment that you are reading in that book. How do you know where that information is coming from? So Buddha was born here. What is your source? So you need to go back to the Pali sources or Sanskrit sources, whatever the contemporary sources were. So that sources could be in different languages. It can be in Pali if you are reading Buddha. It can be in Modi Lipi if you are reading Maratha Empire. If you are reading medieval history, then you need to know Farsi, Arabic, and a lot of other languages. So uh, it's better that if a historian, he knows all these languages of his expertise. It's not the case. So for with example with Romila Thapar, when she was asked, do you know Sanskrit? Because she is a scholar on ancient India, she don't know.
Okay.
But she has relied on the translations.
Translated version from the authentic sources,
Yes.
authentic place, authority. You know.
Yeah. So to sum up, basically, one who is certified to look primary sources and then comment on it is a historian, or to interpret it. And people like J. Sai Deepak or Anand Ranganathan, they are popular public opinion maker, so they rely on the primary facts. So for example,
But they are also quoting the dates, the texts that are written by prominent historians, or maybe that's in the public sphere, and that's, or maybe that's available on Wikipedia also to some extent. Then why the public who are impressed by their oracular, qualities, or or the facts they are spitting in a very small frame of time to make people aware about the.
This is an Instagram age.
Yeah. So do you think that public should not rely on these non-historians because they are not certified?
I would say in a lot of cases, public shouldn't also rely on the quote-unquote historians, because they can also have political biases.
Okay.
So for example, what Anand Ranganathan or J. Sai Deepak do, they don't basically work with the primary source. So Sai Deepak has written book on partition and coloniality. He is writing some 4 books on that. 2 are in the market. So basically, he don't go and analyze the primary sources.
Okay.
He takes translations or the already existing sources and then try to comment on that. It doesn't mean that he doesn't read primary sources, but it is not his job to basically whole time go and research about that particular.
So my point is basically, should public rely on the facts they are stating related to history, or they should try to make a mix of both? I mean, reading the renowned authors, then also to or the other available sources to reach a conclusion. Is it a better option?
So for example, I think J. Sai Deepak has said that don't only read me, go and read Romila Thapar, go and read.
Definitely.
So I think history is not sciences. There, most of the time in fundamental sciences, things are clear. They are in black and white. Like if you, for example, DNA, nobody can disagree.
Deny,
right? You have to accept that.
But history is free to interpretations. Right?
Yes. So if I bring you some extra context, the conclusion changes drastically. For example, if I tell you a painter was killed or a painter committed suicide with his wife, you will say, okay, poor man. But if I say, what if I tell you that painter killed 6 million Jews? Hitler, right?
So I have one last question, that since I'm from a law background, and people say that media trials are not constitutional or a right way to reach to the point of justice. So the same way, do you think the fashion of non-historian becoming or coming and talking about history and stating facts is the right trend, or do you think this trend is wrong and this trend should end or discouraged by the public?
See, now I don't think in any way that anyone's right to comment on anything should be banned. Even if they are talking wrong things, they should have right to do so, because how do you know you are right?
Yeah.
If someone is speaking the wrong thing, it challenges you.
Okay.
Right? So I am not for ban or anything.
So you believe in democratic space and free expression.
Yes,
right?
But I will tell you what. So this question of, oh my God, they are not historians and still they are talking on history, is problematic for some people, because now they are losing their own ground.
Okay.
So for example, I will give
their importance also maybe to an
yes.
extent.
So I will tell you the similar thing. Before J. Sai Deepak and Anand Ranganathan, these people were not even in the scene.
Yeah.
Before 2014, okay. There is this guy called Ram Puniyani.
Okay.
IIT professor.
Okay.
He has written books about history, about freedom struggle, about something like Tipu Sultan.
Okay.
Right? And he is celebrated personality in this quote unquote progressive circles.
Okay.
So that time they had no problem, non-historian talking about history because he was suiting that particular lobby's agenda. But Desai Deepak and Punyani had critics from other side. Similarly, when now from the other side, Desai Deepak and Anand Rangnathan, like people coming out, now those who don't agree with them, they are saying that they are non-historians.
Okay.
So that's the crux. When someone is agreeing with your view, aligning with your view,
contradictory,
or something like we are in Maharashtra right now.
Yeah.
If you go to any public movement, if you have discourse on Shivaji, the most prominent book and the book written by the most non-historian is by Govind Pansare, Comrade Govind Pansare. It's a small booklet called Shivaji Kaun Hota Hu Aaj Shivaji. Was he a historian? Then why these social movements are relying on Govind Pansare to comment on Shivaji? Why not Jadunath Sarkar?
Yeah. So thanks a lot, Akshad,
Yes.
for sharing your views on history and the interpretation of history by the non-academician and the non-historians for our viewers. I hope they will find this video very helpful and insightful. I hope you also enjoyed our conversation.
Yes.
Please like and subscribe to my channel for more such informative and helpful video.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much, Ajim bhai.
Yeah. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.